Hi. Hi, Megan. How
Hello,
are you?
how are you?
I'm so great. As you can see, I did not wash my face again.
Again and again,
Yeah.
right? Day after day.
Yeah. How are you
So,
recently?
what's new
Yeah.
about the world?
I just have I just had a very interesting conversation with my friend in Los Angeles. Doing like
Uh-huh.
the East Coast and West Coast in U.S. They all have some like cases now, right, about the coronavirus. I just like
Yeah.
so worried. I'm like, if you went to like school and if you're in a
Mm-hmm.
class, please wear mask. I think that's more like a rational thing to do because the all the air conditioning, like all the people, and then she just become like more anxious about it. She's like, most people in here they think only patients should be wear mask. If I'm the only one that wears mask, I might be getting to some like trouble or might be like discriminated against. I'm like, wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I actually heard the same situation happens in Europe
Mhm.
because I got a friend who lives in Spain,
Mhm.
and Spain has over 100 cases, I think. Um, but he told me that they feel afraid to wear mask in public because people might treat them differently. People might see them as patients, so they feel very conflict whether to wear a mask or not. And for the media in Western world,
Mhm.
they are um, they are reporting that they're still continuously reporting that only patients should wear a mask. If you are healthy and you are not you don't have the virus, then you don't need to wear the mask. It's what they say in Western press.
Which is still stupid because like or
Yeah.
like I think our like some like medical professors they're already saying like most cases they don't have fevers. They don't have high
Mm-hmm.
body
Yeah.
temperature. They just have some migraine and some like muscle pain and some cough, a runny nose.
Yeah,
They're
it's very
yeah,
difficult
yeah,
for us,
yeah,
common people,
yeah,
to identify if we catch the virus or not.
yes,
So, how do you make your mind whether you should wear a mask?
yeah.
It's not people's decision to make,
Yeah,
right?
it's not like
So, I think,
coronavirus gonna call you on your phone like, "Hey, dude, you got it. Please wear a mask." Like, how would you know? I just feel like so
yeah.
many countries, no matter Asian country or Western countries, they're all like repeat the same mistake like we made. I think in January when this virus just
Mm-hmm.
becomes so like huge, people don't wear masks.
Mm-hmm.
People saying it's like a common cold. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we reported everything to WHO, I think, right? And WHO published
Yeah.
so many articles about it, and like, our like professor wrote so many article on the Western public like magazine or something. Like, how
Yeah.
can people be this like ignorant and stupid? I just blow my mind.
And um, as we all know, the WHO has already put the global situation now
Mm.
as very high risk,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
But what Trump and Pence said that in America the risk is low. But who do you trust, WHO or Trump? I rather trust WHO.
Oh my god, Trump said coronavirus is a Democrats hoax. I'm like, do you think Democrat want people to get coronavirus?
So can we just stop making everything about politics?
Yeah,
Right?
I
It's
just,
people's lives.
and
It's not about different parties, different opinions.
yeah, and Michael Pence, the way to like prevent a coronavirus is pray. That dude like praying for like please go away. I'm like, okay, cool, cool, very cool. I just feel like he's watching our news in January all
Mm-hmm.
over again. all the rumors,
Yeah,
all the
you just
mistakes.
see you just see other countries repeating the same mistakes,
Yeah.
and you can't do anything, and you don't know whether it will turn out to be very bad or just normal bad, or I don't know. You can't predict anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's just so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I think the entertainment industry gonna be like hit real hard, right?
Yeah, because earlier I just told you that
Mm-hmm.
I just got the news that South Korea
Mm-hmm.
has already postponed
Mm-hmm.
the premiere of Disney's Mulan,
Yeah.
and they also postponed the Pixar's Onward
Mm-hmm.
and Bong Joon-ho's Parasite,
Mm-hmm.
the reshow of the Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell people who are watching this
Mm-hmm.
about the situation 1 month ago
Mm-hmm.
in China,
Mm-hmm.
how this virus has impacts our
Mm-hmm.
showbiz industry.
Mm-hmm.
And as we all know, when the virus started,
Mm-hmm.
it was almost the Chinese New Year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the film market should be blooming
Mm-hmm.
at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Booming, yeah. So during the Chinese New Year,
Mm-hmm.
usually we can make more than $1 billion
Mm-hmm.
of the box office
Mm-hmm.
normally.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, just 2 days before New Year's Eve,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all of the movies decided to postpone
Mm-hmm.
the premiere,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them choose to go online.
Mm-hmm.
So also for the next few months, I
Mm-hmm.
guess it is just very likely that we're not gonna go to concerts or gigs
Mm-hmm.
or maybe clubs.
Yeah.
I think it is already happening in Europe, since some artists and bands, they
Mm-hmm.
already cancel their shows
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think Khalid is supposed to be in Shanghai, but like it definitely have to be cancelled. And I think Mulan is have to be like Disney got to be like hit super hard, because I think like Mulan has the budget is $2 billion, right? $2 billion.
$2 billion, yeah.
Yeah, and
Not 2 billion. It's 0.2 billion.
oh my god! I thought it's like $2 billion. I'm like, ooh, how much money do you suppose this movie to like make?
But 0.2 is already a major product.
Yeah. Now I don't think like any Asian country gonna show this movie on time, and now we don't know
Probably
like
not. Yeah, probably not Europe too.
Yeah, and like in North America, they're already like boycott Mulan already, so it's like it's, like I just don't know, and like so many. I think people in Korea are just starting like to freaking out right now, because my family started freaking out, like they
What
bought
did they do?
they bought so many food just like me in January. They bought so many rice, so many like dry noodles, and so many like kimchi. Is that called kimchi? Like
Kimchi,
yeah,
yes. Pickles.
yeah, pickles. They buy so many kimchis because that thing like is hard to like go bad, right? And my sister told me like a banana in Seoul right now in his like in my like home's nearby convenience store. Banana in Seoul is cost like $10 now.
Wow.
A single banana.
Yeah, so the price has gone up.
Yeah, it's so crazy, and people just start to become very like easily triggered. People have so many like mood swing, like become more angry or more like depressed. I think it's very
It's
similar.
just like us
Yeah,
during
just like us.
January, right?
Yeah, And I think like, do you know that professor in Shanghai, Dr. Zhang?
Uh, Professor Zhang,
Yeah,
yes.
uh,
Uh-huh.
and he's saying he think it's very weird for like major city in China like Beijing, Shanghai, they don't have like
Mm,
more cases anymore. He think like
yeah,
zero cases every day is very very like interesting.
very surreal.
Yeah, and he thought like, this is like major city. If this kind of major city doesn't have the like the how do you say 能力 capacity to like
Capacity, yeah.
yeah to find more cases, it's definitely a
Mm,
fail because it's not like
mm,
it's not real. And
mm,
people in Shanghai slowly start to come to like all the major area like Xintiandi, like some like Huaihai Road, like all the like major shopping center, and some of
mm,
them when they rode a bike or like
mm,
electronic bike or like drive a car or something, they stop or wear mask now.
yeah. So people start to, be less cautious right now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And um we also noticed the truth that in recent days we have some cases that the patients are from abroad.
yeah,
So they fly back to China
yeah,
and they got diagnosis.
yeah,
So it's new, right?
yeah.
Like a week ago, we don't have that. So the problem now is that
Mm-hmm.
the world is sending patients to the rest of the world. So it's like a mess.
Yeah,
So before it's just China,
yeah.
right? The
Mm-hmm.
center is China and it's all going out. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like you can't, it's very difficult to identify the root of
Mm-hmm.
the patient right now because a lot of the countries, I think over 60
Mm-hmm.
countries
Mm-hmm.
now have diagnosed cases.
Mm-hmm.
So it means that we are sending the patients just everywhere.
I think
Every country is sending
it's
patients.
clear to say this is a global situation now. There's
Mm-hmm.
no safe place anymore. People just
Mm-hmm.
need to start to be more like cautious about all of this. And the
Mm-hmm.
funny thing is, I was on internet. I saw like a Apple paper, Apple Daily News in Hong Kong,
Mm-hmm.
like a gossip paper. They're still
Mm-hmm.
calling this coronavirus Wuhan virus. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my god, it's not only Wuhan anymore. Like,
Yeah.
are you
And I think
crazy?
the WHO specialist has said that nowadays it is wrong to name a disease or a
Mhm.
virus by its location or
Mhm.
a race or a
Mhm.
country
Mhm.
because it travels all around. It's
Mhm.
not about just one country right now
Yeah.
or one city.
Yeah. And I do think
And
like I don't think people realize like how everyone is so like global citizens right now, because most I think like most Italian case must be like there many so many like Wenzhou, they're originally from Wenzhou, Zhejiang, they're like doing business in Italy, right? They have so many back and forth, and Wenzhou is such like high risk city, just like Wuhan. Maybe like
mm-hmm,
second or third, like more like most cases in China. I just like people just need to be more cautious. Like I think most case in England is all most of the patients are from Iran, right? I
mm-hmm.
read on news on CNN, which is crazy.
And for a lot of countries right now, they already discovered the transmission among local community.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just about people brought this virus here, right?
Yeah,
So
most
local people can transmit the virus too.
Yeah, most people doesn't have any like travel history or doesn't have any like like exotic experience, if we can say that. They don't have they don't know how they got it. They just got it, which is so crazy.
Yeah. So what has been bothering us for the past 2 days is that people aren't cautious enough, and
I think
people need to.
I think I've become more and more anxious just because like like when will this like stopped? If it's only stopped in China, that's not enough. We're now like it's just now like I just can't believe it. I just can't believe like how every day there's a new like country like detected some like new cases.
And we all know that anxiety doesn't solve problems, so you need to have solutions. You need to do something to cut down the spread of the virus. So the easiest way is for us to, we have said this so many times, it's just to wear the mask and wash your hands.
Yeah,
and don't go to public which has so many people there.
Yeah, just like cancel some unnecessary trip. Like wash your hands. Like wear mask. It's not like a very hard thing to do. It's not like you have to like cure this virus or some shit like that. It's just so funny. And I do wish like this got to be stopped. Do you know like the cherry blooming season is like in Japan is happening like so soon, right? I think it is gonna be like so empty now.
And also the deers in
Nala.
They are all feeling very hungry right now.
They're like, why I'm on this like forced diet? Where's the Chinese people love to feeding us? It's like so funny. Okay, let's wrap up then.
Yeah, I'm going to cook dinner right now.
Okay, cool.
So let's speak soon.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye. Love you.